Hello and welcome to another edition of Stock Watch. So as we get into the back end of the trading week, we also look towards quarter three, as that is the day to day that we are starting this quarter, and obviously the first of the month as well. So just looking at where certain stocks are going, where indices are going as well, and more importantly, it's the half of the year. 2021 now. Joe Biden's been in office for a certain amount of time, and his stock market has exceeded Wall Street's expectations of the boom. So when he took over from Donald Trump, there was a little bit of a concern if the American economy would keep on track to basically what the last 4 years of Donald Trump has endured, when the S&P, Nasdaq, and Dow all hit record highs. So the S&P and Nasdaq are looking to hit record highs once more. The Dow is lagging behind slightly, but it is actually looking that it is buoyant in the long term as well. So very, very good, significant factors there for a lot of good bets for tech stocks, especially the FANG companies, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Netflix, etc., Apple. They're looking to really start pushing higher in the next quarter as well. And what it really comes down to is whether the Fed understands that or says again that inflation is going to be transitionary. And also, earlier this month, the Fed's prediction is that rate hikes will start in 2023, but a lot of central banks and other big economies think it will start actually next year. So we'll see what the state of play is with the American dollar and US tech stocks in general. Just want to start off today by looking at Google. I haven't really looked at them for a couple of weeks, and this hummingbird action has kept on going. We actually exceeded this trend line here, but we fell back into it. But now if I just extend it a bit more, I am expecting it to touch the trend line once again. The bias is firmly on the upside. The daily chart's not showing too much in the way of the Ichimoku cloud. It's trading very high above there. All I can say is that we have a bit of a bearish divergence here that could give a little bit of, let's say, a momentous halt to proceedings for Google. And again, on the 4-hour chart, we've exceeded this previous peak here, so I am looking that prices will start picking up again shortly. We are trading above the Ichimoku cloud as well, which is quite significant. The only thing I could say here is the Tenkan baseline of the Ichimoku indicator are slightly converging, so this could mean that it's going narrow, so there could be a little bit of a breakout shortly. So just keep an eye on that for Google at least. And Apple is just another one I want to look at. We've had a few moves for Apple in the near term, but what I want to just accentuate today is this V-shaped recovery to the previous peak. And I'm just going to see, we failed in this attempt here. There was firmness at this line and we went back down. So if we do get a little bit more of a resistance here, then I'll be expecting another move lower. And this $20 barrier here is where I'll be looking more significantly as well as we go into it. There was a slight divergence, but now momentum has picked up on the RSI, so not really looking like it's going to wane at the moment. And on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, it's a little bit more clearer now. We've got this pattern emerging, and as I say, any type of resistance here or firmness at that particular trend line, then I'll be looking to put in a sell position to start moving lower. And it is quite predictable at the moment in that sense, so very good opportunity there as well. As I said, the 4-hour chart on the intraday, there's not really much in the way of divergences or signals that I can really get hold of. So we'll just be looking to see what the next pickup is. Just keep an eye on the FANG stocks as well, and the big technology stocks. We've had Nvidia, which I reported on Stock Watch yesterday, is closing on the 500 billion valuation. So coming up to $500 billion there. So very, very significant for the Nasdaq, because all these companies are in the Nasdaq 100, and obviously they're in the S&P as well. But obviously with the 500 companies, it kind of we have to separate all the percentages. The Nasdaq is really booming as well. So just to keep an eye out in the next few trading days. And that's all from the Stock Watch today. As usual, any comments or queries, add them to the post and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead and bye for now.